Hi, everybody. Welcome to Toronto, Ontario, a great hotbed for hockey and the home of the Hockey Hall of Fame. And the Maple Leafs ready to roll tonight. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Bruins start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Takes a shot. Scores!
Goes in.
Toronto's off to a blazing start here as they strike quickly.
James, that goal came so quickly. I wasn't even expecting that. And it just looked like their opponent was stunned, not ready for the urgency and the style of which they're playing.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Back at the point, they set it up.
Matthews is so dangerous in the O-zone. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Scooped up along the wall by Marner. Moves it to Carlo. And he moves it up to Matthews. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Can't get it to go. And that pass attempt is deflected. Quick pass to Riley. Matthews crosses the line and is on the attack. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Can't get a hold of that pass. And they keep the pressure on. Quick feed to Domi. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
The Leafs win the draw. And that's off target as it hits a body. The Bruins played along the wing. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. Moves it on over to Tavares. Let's it fly from the point. And sends it just out of reach. Loses the coverage there. Passes it over. Sends it quickly to Beecher. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Slides by the check. Nylander's lugging the puck.
McAvoy's penalty is almost expired.
Boston's back to even strength.
That's a great job by the PK to have the ability to be aggressive and strong on the puck.
To the front! Decides to think about it. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. The Bruins will play it in their own end. And now he angles it across to Kepke. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. They go on the attack from the left side. The Bruins will play it against the boards. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. And now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
The Leafs win it. Picked up along the wall by McCabe. Taken by Pacioretty. And now it's over to Tanev. Moves the puck along the half wall. Look out! Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck with the sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
Camp's won the draw at center. Passes the puck over to Pacioretty. Grabbed along the boards by Hakanpää. Moves the puck over to Kemp. And that's knocked away. The Leafs have it against the wall. With the steal. Slides it across to McAvoy. Oh, look at this chance. Boston's got the puck against the boards. Toronto's looking to break out. Lund's got it across the line. Moves it quickly over to Ekman-Larsson. Gains control of the puck here on the blue line. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Slides it across. And now he moves it quickly to Hakanpää. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. And that's a great heads-up play by McAvoy.
Boston's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, you're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Great save by Sweden. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up.
Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Toronto's won the draw, and they'll go to work. What a glove save by Sweden.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Look at this attack. It's smothering here, and the fans are loving it. And there's the whistle. They've drawn a penalty with all this relentless pressure. Toronto's got a 5-on-3, and the clock's their BFF here.
Oh, and that is a lot of time on a 5-on-3. You have to have a sense of urgency here, though, because if you pop one by, you still have the man advantage.
Here's a short pass to Tavares.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
Tavares is at the face-off dot and will try to win the draw as we are about to resume this power play. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Sends a pass over. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Marner. Looking to make something happen at center. Quick shot! They score! And they convert with the man advantage. Lindholm's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Boston's got a hold of the puck off the draw. The Bruins look to break out before the period ends. Quick pass over to Kepke. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Great pressure to force the turnover by Lindholm. Flips it up the net. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway.
Zadorov's up and ready to get back on the ice.
And we are underway with period number 2. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Toronto's coaches will be loving that first period, James. I mean, it was a real impressive start. You can't script it any better than that. You dominated possession time. You executed, so it translated into offense. Now they got to find a way to keep it
all alone. Oh, Toronto's on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Look out. Here they come on the attack. Comes up with the stop. Woll's going to hang on for the whistle here. It's been a ho-hum night for him.
Well, it really has. He hasn't been tested, but it is a close game, and he's got to come up big. He has to stay dialed in and focused in this one.
Toronto's been the more aggressive team offensively, and they continue to lead here in the second. And now it's grabbed by Riley. And here's the pass to McMahon. Domi's got the puck. Shot! And that caroms off a body in the lane. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Right through center and into the offensive zone. He tries to tuck it in. You'll need more than that to beat him. Forces the turnover in the offensive zone. What a steal in his own end. From the blue line, they take control of it. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. Oh, read that perfectly. There's a textbook body check. Moves the puck. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Pete's got the puck in his own zone. Taken along the wall by Quatra. Scoops up the puck here. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. And he loses control here. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. Moves it to Pacioretty. And that's poked away. Feeds the puck across to Saka. Picked up along the boards by McCabe. And now he passes up to Kemp. Boston's got it in the neutral zone. Slides it over to Jokiharju. Unable to reach that one. Tosses it on to Pasternak. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Quick pass to McCabe. With some open space at center. Quick feed to Hakanpää. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Moves it quickly over to Jokiharju. And that plays for breakaway. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight. And when you're in tight, you run out of room and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Feeds it over. Dishes it off. Quick pass across to Lindholm. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Wow, what a stop by Hall.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the...
He scores!
You never want to see yourself on that screen in the video room on a goal, James. There's been a defensive error, and then you get caught covering up, and everyone gets caught out of position. As a result, it's in the back of your net.
Tavares wins the draw at center. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Puck scooped up by Lauko. The Leafs have it now. And that's off a stick. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Good defensive stop with the poke check. And he slides it quickly to Järnkrok. Boston's got the puck here in the open ice. Oh, here we go. And that's deflected.
Lauko's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
Here in the late going to the frame. Boston's trailing by 1. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Now a quick pass to Nyes. Passes over to Kepke. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Pushes it across to Pasternak. Look at that. He's creating a whole lot of space there. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Slides it quickly to beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
Geeky's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight. Just when he thinks it's going to go in, here's the medal.
Fires it on net. He scores! Off the pipe and holds in the try.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
The Leafs have been active all night in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this third. Traps the puck away. Quick feed to Domi. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And he slides it quickly to Peak. Beautiful read in the defensive end by McCabe. Makes his presence known on the ice. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Leafs now lead by 2. The Bruins will go to work here in the offensive zone. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Here's a short pass to Kostelic. Across the line from center. Takes the feed at the back end. Keeps possession on the play. Sends the pass over. Here's a chance. On the backhand. Score!
His way to the net like
officials called for the timeout. This is going to allow everyone to catch their collective breaths and try to come up with a strategy down the stretch here. And off the draw, they take the puck. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Passes it to Matthews. Pass back to the point. Nice, plays it against the boards. Moves it to Carlo. That's using the body on the block. Drives to the crease. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Slides it over with pace to Lindholm. He says, let's get physical on that play. The Leafs take possession here in the open ice. Passes it over. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender.
Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Puck picked up by Matthews. Scooped up along the wall by McMahon. With the puck inside the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Tanev. The Leafs take it across the line. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. He grabs the puck here at the point. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Leafs still want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. Toronto's won the faceoff. Oh, clutch save! There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Toronto's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. The Leafs win it. Gets a stick on it. Puck grab by Peak. Quick pass to puck drop. And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep the...
He's got a little jump. All alone. Oh, what a defensive play. Zadorov's moving the puck through his own zone.
The Bruins really haven't done anything well tonight, James, and it's a tough one to take. You try and make adjustments, get yourself back in the game, you try to reset, but nothing works.
Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Toronto's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. Sakas won the draw here in their own zone. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Shakes himself free. He scores! Big goal from David Pastrnak!
Well, anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
Boston's got one back, but Cheryl, they need more.
They need more, and they're going to have to pay the price to get to the paint, the most coveted spot on the ice, fight through traffic, and find a way to get the puck to the net.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Through the open ice, here he comes in on a breakaway. Oh, save of the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
And there's the save. Boston's got it in their own zone. Oh, look at this. Beautiful 360 with the puck. And a great save.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Dropped him in the open ice. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Toronto's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. Matthews is quick on the draw. Six-spot check. Picked up along the wall by Carlo. And that goes off the player in front. Locks him. And look at this. They quickly gain the zone again. And there's the whistle. They've drawn a penalty with this relentless pressure. The Leafs send their man advantage unit out once more. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Picks off the feed. In all alone on the breakaway. It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Toronto's got to be pleased with this win tonight, Cheryl. This was a hard-fought affair.
You said it, James. I mean,
for talk. The time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Leafs kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Keeps a hold of the puck. From the point, looks to make something happen. That's some smart heads-up defensive play. In all alone. Scores! Finishing all alone.
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles. But he fakes and is able to bury it in the back of the net.
And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. The Avalanche have gained possession. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Leafs lead it 1-0. Nylander's won the draw, and they'll look to set up.
Center bears down on that bottom hand. A clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
The Leafs take it from the side. Here's the shot.
You always have those players who keep the play alive, and he's one of them. He just knows how to shift his weight, shield the puck, and manipulate his opponent to get it to the net. The goaltender outbattles him on this one, but it's a great effort.
Picked up by Wool. Way too much congestion blocks that. Quick feed to McMahon. There's a shot. Glove save made by Blackwood.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. The Leafs gain possession. And he takes the feed. And now he tries to get it across to Tanev. Taken by McCabe. Pumped off the puck. The Avs gain possession in their own end. And that play's neutralized. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Leafs have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. The Avs start with the puck in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Huge steal in his own end. Sends it quickly to Coyle. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. And he takes the dish. Poked away in the defensive end. Takes the feed. Loves the puck into the offensive zone corner. And now it's grabbed by Ekman-Larsson. Nyes works the puck in his own zone. Toronto's got it along the wall. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Moves it quickly over to... He's got a step! Denied on a breakaway! Oh, he came up clutch there!
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you gotta beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Takes a shot! Denied by the goaltender. Puck scooped up by Girard. Here they are on the attack. Puts it on net, and the stick, his best friend on that save right there. Carlo's taking it from his own end. Knocked away. Great poke check on the reach. And makes the routine save. Oh, spectacular save on the play.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Denies him on the one-timer. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Let's get the call.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. And the goaltender's going to play it out of the crease. And now he moves it quickly to Robertson. Levels him with the hit. Into the corner now. And he slides it quickly to Robertson. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Colorado's across the blue line. Moves behind the net. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. A chance for the rush here. Slides it across. What a great defensive play to end that rush. Colorado's got the puck against the half wall.
Girard's almost back on the ice.
The Avs get back to even strength as the penalty-killing unit delivers.
Well, the PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
The Avs move the puck in the defensive zone. Shot! And sends it off course. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Start of period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Colorado's had a strong first period, James. I mean, they owned the puck. They managed it well. They just weren't able to convert as many times as they wanted to. If they can trust the process and continue those habits, they'll get back in the game.
Grabbed along the boards by Taves. And now he moves it to Nichushkin. All alone! What a save on the play!
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
The Avs gain control of the puck. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Great reach with the stick by McKinnon. Slides the puck to Marner. The Leafs played along the boards. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 the score. Toronto's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Denies him! Taken along the wall by McMahon. Oh, and some smoke. In all alone on the breakaway. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. Manson's going to play it against the half wall. Here's a chance in front. And he elects not to shoot and hang on to the puck. Puck picked up by Nelson. Strong defensive effort. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Picked up along the boards by McMahon. Tavares carries the puck in his own zone. Feeds it on over to Hakanpää. Scooped up along the wall by EuroCup. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Manson's got it in the defensive end. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. EuroCup's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping call.
The Leafs win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he makes the save on that play. Lindgren stick handling in his own zone. Here's a short pass to O'Connor. Takes that pass back to the point. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. And a stick breaks that up. And he takes a shot. And he stops that with the blocker. Dishes it to O'Connor. Feeds it over on the attack. Nice poke check. Rips it and rips it. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Steps inside.
Colton standing up, ready to go.
Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Well past the midway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Camp's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Fantastic save!
Blackwood's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, giving a real opportunity to win.
They are really busting here in the offensive end. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Picked up along the wall by Carlo. Moves it to Kemp. And that one's turned away with a great pad save. The Avs will play it from the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to McKinnon. Tiptoes around the poke check. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Quick pass to McKinnon. With possession along the wall. Keeps it out. Got a piece of it with the trapper. Colorado's gained possession along the boards. And he slides it quickly to Lehkonen. Takes it to the net. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, and be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save. Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. Up along the wing. Poked away at center by Hakanpää. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Levels him with the hit. Quick feed to Drury. Takes it to the front. Denied by Wall.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. We are underway here in the third, and this could come down to next goal wins. A feed out front, he scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Colorado's gone up by 1 here in period number 3.
You know that they recognize that they've got the lead in the third period, so they have to be defensively responsible, but you can't just sit back and protect. You got to be aggressive when you got the moment and take advantage of it.
Hammers one at the net, and a great save. Hugh trying to shake loose. Denies him on the breakaway. Matruskin's got it to the side. Grabbed along the boards by McKinnon. Makar's dancing across the line, looking for space. And turns aside the slapper with ease. Carlo's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Moves it around along the half wall. Fires the one-timer. And let's see what the call is.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity protected.
The Leafs once again send out their power play unit.
Well, they earn this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
And it's a quick pass to Girard. The Avs carry it along the wall. Handles it along the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Girard. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Here's a short pass to Ekman-Larsson. And now he moves it quickly to Riley. What a steal in his own end. The Leafs have it behind the cage. Delayed penalty looming. Moves it to Tavares. And the man advantage fails to pay off as both teams are back at even strength.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, James. An opportunity to get the equalizer on the power play. Now down by 1 at even strength. They're going to have to find a way to muster up some energy. That one was deflating. Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that 1-goal lead.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. On the attack along the boards. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Trying to gain a step. Flips it across. With the pass. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Centering pass. And that's stopped. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. The Leafs have it now. Takes the pass. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Toronto's man advantage expires. They are still down a goal.
Coach is certainly happy to...
Scores! They tie it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. Well, he's right in the slot, that prime scoring area, and he corrals it on his backhand. That's a great play to get it off quickly.
Toronto's determined effort has resulted in the tying goal in period number 3.
They've had a lot of pushback and a lot of fight in this game. They've been poised, they've composed, but now they're finding a lot of fire in their step and a lot of jump as well. And they've got the equalizer, and they've got to continue on, continue to press and contribute more.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Still lots of time left here in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Colton's lugging the puck. Takes the feed. Works it across to Taves. And that's intercepted by McCabe. Quick pass to Tanev. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Toronto's on the attack. It's a contact sport, people. What a chance here. And he reads it perfectly on that penalty shot.
Yeah, I love the way he was so aggressive, and he really challenged. It's a one-on-one battle, James, and he wins it.
Here's a shot. Big save. And breathe a sigh of relief. More than half the period has expired. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Avs win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Woll's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Colorado's got the puck. Shakes off the coverage. Taken along the wall by Carlo. Colorado's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Oh, the ref didn't like that whack. Quick feed to Lehkonen. Receives the pass. They got a chance to make something happen here on the delayed penalty. Extra attackers out. Here comes the call from the official.
Well, he was kind of using his stick as a weapon there, James. He was hacking and whacking, and these are the types of calls that need to be made because they can result in an injury.
The Leafs come up with the defensive zone draw. Nice, brings it in. Here's a chance. Blocked in traffic. Slides it diagonally to Nichushkin. Here's a centering pass. What a chance, but that goes off target, off a body in front. Moves it quickly over to Hakanpää. Passes it in front. Misses. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Colorado's looking to break out. Looking for space inside the D zone. Ahead of steam now towards the front. McKinnon's got it in the offensive zone. The man advantage expires at a tip of the cap to the penalty killers who come up big.
Part of being an elite athlete is recognizing the timing of when you get your opportunity. Pressure and embracing it is everything. Everyone in the building, the staff, your team knows how important that was, and it was a miss.
And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. And that slides right out to center ice. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Here comes the call.
Well, the bench may not like it, James, but they can't control it. They just got to get out there, and they got to find a way to kill this off. Late in the third period, tie game, it's all on the line.
They'll go right back to work here on the power play. What an opportunity. Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. Answers up with an even better save. Another stop by the goaltender.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Slides it across. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Here's a short pass to Tavares. The Avalanche have the puck while undermanned. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Sends it over to O'Connor. Shot, and one last save. Well, there you go. 60 minutes has been played out and still no winner. So we go to sudden death overtime. Lock in for... official. Let's bring it on. The Avs will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scores on the one-timer. The Avs are off to about as perfect a start that you could ask for.
Anytime you're on the road in that pregame, right before you step on the ice, you're talking about dictating the pace, sending a message, and getting off to a hot start. You can't get off to a better one than that.
Lindholm's got the puck in his own zone. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. Moves it to Lindholm. Boom! What a hit!
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Slides the puck over. And loses possession after a solid hit. The Avs scoop it up along the boards. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Bruins win the draw. Quick pass to Lindholm. Pass right back. From the point, they take control of it. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Slides the pass over to Natchez. Colorado's got the puck along the boards. Oh, he gets his glove on that and just enough to keep it out. From the open ice, they gain the line. Oh, he got rocked there.
He got crushed, James, but it looked like it was a clean hit, but sends his stick flying.
Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. The one-time blast. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they're showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Colorado's ahead 1-0. Has won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. And he takes the feed. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Takes the shot. Scores him on the play. Oh, another great save right there.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
McAvoy's got it in the defensive zone. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Intercepted in the offensive end by Drury. On the tip. That's a beautiful pass save by the goalie there. And tries to make a diagonal pass. Look at this. Here's a pass. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Colorado's got it across the line. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Great heads-up play to poke it away at the offensive end. And he says no! Picked off by Beecher.
The Bruins have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Keeps a hold of it on the play. Knocks it away with the paddle. Great poke check. Feeds the puck to Petra. Zadorov's got it against the boards. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Picked up along the boards by Kostelic. Let's get the official decision.
Well, with a one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're short-handed, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
Colorado's going to start with the puck in their own end. Dished on over to McCarr. Right up the gut into the offensive end. O'Connor's got it along the wing. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. And that's deflected off someone in front. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. And that's stolen by O'Connor. Gets a piece of it with the chopper. Scooped up along the wall by Manson. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And there's the whistle. Officials hand up high, signaling a penalty. They'll play some 4-on-4.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
And a solid save there as we play on. Quick feed to Costello. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Moves it quickly over to Segura. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Colorado's got possession of the puck. Here we go, 2-on-1. They gain the zone. Great save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Handles the puck. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. A chance for both teams to refuel. They're back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. The Avs have the extra attacker, but they don't have a lot of time to work with here as they win the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Nichushkin.
Zaka's almost out of the box.
Both sides back to even strength. A great effort by the penalty killers there.
Being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
The Avalanche have the puck in their own zone. Moves it to Nichushkin. Here's a chance. Fires the wrist shot. Big time stop there. Picked up along the wall by McAvoy. Geeky's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the 1-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
And they win the draw on their own end. Pass across to Coyle. Quick pass to Girard. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Lindholm's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a 1-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
Boston's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, what a save in front. Manson's moving the puck through his own zone. Handles the pass. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to Drury. Feeds it over. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Boston sliding the puck behind the net. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Manson. Takes the puck behind the net. Picks up the puck. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Blackwood. And they can't score on the power play. They still trail by a goal.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything. So they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board.
Scores! What a shot! The Avalanche have extended their lead to 2 goals here in this second period, and they have put on a show tonight thus far.
Yeah, when they're in the offensive zone, it's like it's rapid fire, James. I mean, they have just owned the puck, and they found a way to find the lanes. They've been outstanding, creative, and they're getting it done there.
Quick feed to Natchez. And he takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Makar. And he dodges the poke check there. Oh, great save right there on the play. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. More than half the period left to play. Colorado's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Boston's got a hold of the puck. The Avalanche have it now. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Past the midway mark of the frame, Colorado's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. The Bruins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Centering to the middle, and that goes off a body and a ride. Breakaway. Stars! Breakaway with authority!
I know that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
The Bruins win the faceoff at center. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he's taken down, the official's arm signaling for a penalty. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
The Avs send their man advantage unit out once more.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
And it's kicked away. Boston's got it in their own zone.
The Bruins weren't ready to play right from puck drop. Now they find themselves halfway through this game, and the only good thing is they've got some time left to try and claw their way back in, but it's got to start now.
Zadorov's taking it from his own end. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Rocks him on the play. Here's a short pass to Zadorov. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. And a little physicality ends that threat. Grabbed along the boards by Natchez. Sends a pass over. What a close save by Swayman.
Natchez makes an impressive play right there, James. His tenacity certainly shows as it looks like he's down and out as he stumbles, but his athleticism holds on to that puck even though he has a lack of balance. He makes a nice pass, which leads to a scoring chance.
To his teammate. Oh, big-time save by Swayman. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with the quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Grabs control of it at the point. Dishes it off. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Penalty coming up here.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for two.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Avs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Passes it over. Takes the puck at the point. Too much traffic in the lane. Directs it on over to Zacha. Puck grab by Lindholm. Taken along the wall by Zacha. And it's turned aside by Blackwood. And nearing the final minute of the second. Broken up at center. Feeds it across. And that banks off a stick. Feeds the puck to Drury. The Bruins gain possession.
Drouin's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Time's up for the power play. Both teams back to equal strength.
If you get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference and you don't, it's frustrating.
Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. The score! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
Colorado's been bringing the heat offensively all night long, and they continue to lead here late in this middle frame. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Here we go. Third period is officially underway. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Boston's got to have a fresh start in this third period, James. They haven't been urgent, and they've been chasing the entire game, and I could tell that right from puck drop in the first period. They weren't urgent off of the faceoff. They weren't where they needed to be, and it's looked like that all game long. They need to change it now if they want to get back in this one.
Taken by Drouin. The Avs move it in. Moves the puck. Big time stop.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Moves it to Saka. And he stands tall in goal. Slides the puck over to Drouin. Play rolls on. On the attack, they come down the right wing. The Bruins will take it behind the net. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Sends the pass over. They go on the attack through center. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now.
Now you have to look at the personnel to see who gets the advantage here, because it's coincidental, but it's who the team loses that really matters.
Colorado's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, blocker save and an absolute beaut. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Here we go. Goaltenders at the bench. They've got the extra attacker out with the delayed penalty.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
The Avs win the draw on their own end. Gets a hold of the puck behind the net. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And now he angles it across to Girard. Oh, look at this. Skates to the crease. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Coyle's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And that goes out, pours off a body. Denied that one. And the puck's kicked free. Looking to break out here on the power play. Sends it out front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Slides it across. Answered the call there. And the penalty-killing unit doing work. Excellent kill as we're both back to even strength.
When you're feeling it, James, and that's another effective PK. You don't get much better than that, and it's all about reading and reacting. He did an excellent job.
Quick pass to Nichushkin.
Oh!
Scores! Wow! I think there might be smoke coming from the back of the net after that one-timer. Colorado's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. And now it's grabbed by Lindholm. The Bruins play it along the wing. The Avs get a hold of the puck in their own end.
Natchez is going to need some earmuffs to block out the noise, James. I mean, when you injure the home crowd's player, you know that you're going to face a lot of chance and views. They're really frustrated in this one.
Boston's got the puck against the boards. Good use of the body on the play. Trots that puck tight to his chest. Tries to feed it over to Nelson. And he takes the feed. Makes a move in front. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Quick feed to McKinnon. Quick pass to Drouin. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Slides the puck across to Beecher. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Moves it quickly over to McKinnon. Centering pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. They've really got him on their heels here now. And the Bears got it in the wrong end. Oh, there's a hit. Skating with it. Sends it over. And the defense come away with it here. minute to go now here in regulation. Scores! And they put another on the board. Maybe a little too late.
Well, certainly some positive that they can build on, James, but it's really a little too late.
The Bruins don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Tries to get it to Petrov. Makes some space. Shuts him down.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
McAvoy's hauled down. Penalty on the way. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit, and you know what? They are taxed. They are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
Picked up along the boards by Taves. And he had an answer with that save. Hammers the shot. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. And he takes the dish. What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that'll do it from ringside here. The Avs really controlled the pace out there tonight, Cheryl.
They controlled the pace. They actually did.
anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. The Bruins are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Scooped up along the wall by Lindholm. Now a quick pass to Pasternak. Toronto's gained possession. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Shot! Oh, it stops him again.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Takes the bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. With the stop. Boston's got the puck. Takes the feed. And he sidesteps the check there. Nice save by the goaltender to get a pad on that.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
And stops that big bomb. What pressure here in the offensive end. Into the top of the corner. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. Toronto's got possession here in their own end. Moves it to Nylander. Here's a pass in front. And that goes off a stick. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. And the goaltender gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Let's see what the official says here.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
The Leafs win the faceoff. Riley's got the puck. Oh, my! Oh, a clutch save! Right in the slot! Denies him!
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Great defensive effort with the stick. Picked up along the wall by Geekie. Unloads one! And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. The Leafs cross the line and gain the zone. Fires it! Fantastic save!
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Takes the pass. Takes the shot. And the puck banks off the glove. The Bruins take it along the wall. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Quick shot! Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Boston's got it against the boards. Here's a short pass to Jokiharju. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Nyes. Takes him from the right side. Takes the feed. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Stops that one. The Leafs move it ahead. And he slides it quickly to Pacioretty. Boston's got it in their own zone. He's got a step. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Circles back to center ice. Now over to Carlo. Toronto's got it along the wall. Feeds it over. And that's intercepted by Poitras. The Bruins pick up steam and are on the attack. Boston's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And a great save. Ekman-Larsson's got it in the defensive end. Receives the pass. Backhand with intention. It's in the back of the net. He scores! The Leafs have finally opened the scoring here in the first, and not a moment too soon.
This has been a bit of a defensive juggernaut, James. We've been waiting for a goal call all game long, and we finally get it. And what this does will give them some confidence heading into the intermission.
First period nearly in the books here. Big time stop there.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Quick pass to Ekman-Larsson. And he hangs on to the puck. Oh, what a stop by Swayman! And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Both goaltenders playing with a ton of confidence, James, and the players are going to have to figure out how to squeak one by. I think there needs to be more net front presence. They're seeing everything tonight. It's only 1-0.
Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Tries to get the puck over to Marner. They've got numbers here. Shot! Oh, what a save in front!
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
And that's poked away by Geekie. The Leafs going to work on offense. Puck exits the zone. Taken by Matthews. And some textbook body contact there. Scores! Next! Domi! The Leafs have extended the lead to 2 goals here in the second, and at this rate, Cheryl, I don't think they're stopping.
Well, no, because, I mean, they've been good in all 3 zones, haven't they? I mean, you're watching their goaltender just put on a clinic, and then their offense gets to work. They're dominating in terms of shots, and they're finding a way to put it in the back of the net. Hard to get the puck off their stick.
Stop! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it, the energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Toronto's won it. Grabs the puck at center. McAvoy stick handling in his own zone. Takes the feed from the left side. Looks to pass it to Lindholm. Some great thievery in the open ice. Broken up in the neutral zone by Geekie. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Quick pass over to Marner. Fires it on net. And that's blocked in traffic. Slides the puck over. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. And the officials waving off icing here. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. Battling for it along the boards. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Look out. Oh, what a glove save by Swayman.
Well, he's extremely dangerous when he has the puck on his stick. He's like a magician, and it's on a string. This time, though, the goaltender shuts him down.
Gets a piece of it and will play on. The Bruins will play from the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. They are swarming around like bees here in the O zone. And they skated out of the danger zone. Grabbed along the boards by Tavares. Puck scooped up by McMahon. Great reach with the poke check by Lindholm. And that pass goes off a stick. Sneaks by the poke check. He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice play. Looks to make a play over to Lindholm. The Bruins have it now. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Taken along the wall by Middlestat. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Gains the zone along the right wall. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. Puck picked up by Middlestat. Quick feed to Kostelic. The Bruins played along the boards. Oh, tremendous save on the one-timer. Slides it quickly to Robertson. And that's broken up by Jokiharju. Under a minute to go. Oh, this looks dangerous. Oh, gets in front of it and blocks that shot. The Bruins will play it in their own end. Passes on over to Jokiharju. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder, ready to bring in the action. Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first two periods as we get underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Toronto's 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly.
And he takes the feed. Handles the puck. Boston's looking to break out. Carries it across the line. Moves it quickly over from McAvoy. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Here's the shot. Storms up with the blocker. No, it's in. It's in. Looked like he had it, but not the case. The Bruins have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. From the point, looks to make something happen. With possession along the wall. Easily turned aside by Ward. Makes the save again.
Man, James, he shows incredible quick... right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Boston still down by 2 goals in this one. The Bruins win it. Puck grab by Zadorov. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net.
Wall's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. The man, his team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Boston's got the puck along the wall. Dishes it off. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Moves it to Nyes. Moves it to Marner. And a good solid hit on that play. There's a chance in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And that's intercepted by Kepke. Picked up along the boards by Carlo. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Here's a shot. Oh, solid save by Swayman. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. The Bruins are off to the box. Interference the call. The Leafs once again send out their power play unit.
Though they haven't scored on the power play yet, man, it is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They've practiced. They know what they're doing. It'll come.
Oh, he denies him on the one-timer. Wow. Here's a short pass to the man. Skates in behind the cage. And he makes the save. Passes ahead for the right side. Kiki's going to play the puck behind the cage. Sends the pass down low. Quick feed to Robertson. The Leafs looking against the half wall. And it's in the net! That's a goal! They're going to count that one! The Leafs probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. And I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
And now it's grabbed by Lindholm. Toronto's grabbed a hold of the puck. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Hammers one. Denies him. He got all of it. Toronto's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. The Leafs will start off on the attack after winning the draw. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
Boston's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Quick pass to Kiki. Takes a bump but hangs on. Goes full circle with the puck. Tosses it to Kiki. Quick feed to Lindholm. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And that's knocked away. Kepke's lugging the puck. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Boston's through center and now in the offensive end. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And that's a great heads-up play by Järnkrok. They've got numbers. Blocked shot. Oh, and a great defensive play there. Handles the pass. Handles the puck at the point. Avoids the poke check. Huge stop by Swingen.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Backed off by McCabe.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Here they come on the rush. Moves it to the middle. And there's the whistle as the puck is covered up for a stoppage. Toronto's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Taken by Jokiharju. That'll create some separation. And he takes the pass. Stones him in front. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Pasternak. And the pass is redirected. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be
Scores! And the pylon continues, and these home fans, I think, have had about enough.
Yeah, they have had enough, and they paid money, and they're leaving the building. Why? Because they are frustrated with their team. Just a lack of effort today and just getting blown out of the water.
Boston's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Moves it quickly over to Kemp. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Leafs kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Nice, has the puck against the half wall. Moves it to the middle, and that's intercepted. Toronto's got the puck here in the open ice. Moves it to Marner. Along the half wall with the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Marner. Colorado's got the puck. Gaining steam here on the attack. Here's a shot. Turns it away. Puck scooped up by Nyes. Poked away by Taves. The Avs gain possession. Makar's got the puck in his own zone. Loses his balance on the play. Now he slides it up to Nelson. Picked up along the wall by Lindgren. There he is from the slot. Oh, the save of the play.
Oh, he's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save. Oh, how a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
The Avs win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Colorado's gained possession along the boards. Puck picked up by Tanev. Gets it over to McMahon. Takes a shot. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. And makes the routine save. And he'll opt to play the puck here. And they continue to apply pressure here. Oh, what a move! Comes up with the stop. Scores! The Avalanche like the lead.
Well, that puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off his stick so fast.
The Avs strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
And he sidesteps the check there. All alone! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Feeds the puck over. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Here's a short pass to Landeskog. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Drury's got control of it now behind the cage. Takes it at center. Look at this. Puck grab by Makar. Quick pass to Drury. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves inside. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. Riley's moving the puck through his own zone. Sends a pass over. Keeps the hold of the puck after that. On the attack along the boards. Jostles the puck loose. Sends the pass over. Puts it on net. Scores! Jonathan Drouin! The Avs are closing this period on a high note, now leading by 2.
Well, they've really taken control of this game in the first period, James. They've set their tone, and a lot of it's coming off of their shot selection. They're putting a ton of pucks to net.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. The Avs get a hold of it. Runs him hard against the boards. Taken along the wall by Matthews. Toronto's on the attack. Oh, what a save on a one-timer. Shuts him down. Takes it into the slot. Big-time stop.
Blackwood's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in, and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
Passes it over. Gives him nothing in front. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. Oh, what a stop on the play. Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. There's a hit on the play. Picked up along the wall. Skates with it. Passes to Hakanpää. And it skips past the blue line, and they'll all be forced to regroup. Tries to get the puck to Matthews. There's the end of period number 1. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Fans are back in their seats, and let's see where the action picks up here in period number 2. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Well, his performance was outstanding in the first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got to be exhausted, James. His team needs to pick it up in front of him if they want to stay in this game.
Risky play, but pokes it away. Pushes it across to Nyes. Into the corner now. Lets it fly. And that doesn't reach the net. Slides it over with pace to McKinnon.
I know I stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
Back to the blue line. Oh, what a glove save by Wall. Nyes slides the puck through center. Quick feed to Marner. Shot! Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck. Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender in a task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Nowhere for that shot to go through. McMahon's going to play it against the half wall. Moves the puck. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Angles it over to Coyle. And he throws it wide of the net.
Oh, this is a tough game, and you got to fight for your scoring chance.
Blazing in on the breakaway. What a save on the play.
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
Sends the pass in front. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Tanev. Slides the puck down low. The Avs gain possession along the wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Gets the puck over to O'Connor. Here's a shot. Oh, a clutch save.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Colorado's got a 2-0 lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And another save!
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Sends it in front! He scores! What a play!
He does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off beats the goaltender clean.
The Avs continue to show no signs of slowing down here tonight.
Well, they keep filling the net, James. They fill it because they've got the puck on their stick. I mean, they've let Ozone possession time here, but they're doing something with it, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Gains the zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Drills him. Moves it quickly over to Drury. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
I always hated to play in these games. It just came out flat and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Let's go! They score! And they convert from a man advantage. The Avalanche haven't looked this sharp offensively in a while, Cheryl. This is really impressive.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to watch. I'm sure it's a lot of fun for them as well. They're showing a lot of patience with the puck, and when they're patient, their feet are continually moving. They're not static.
It's in! He scores! The Avs are firing on all cylinders tonight. Look at the scoreboard now, and there's no end in sight. We're only here late in the second.
Well, I mean, it's been a wave of energy, just shift after shift, and no matter who goes out there, they find a way to cash in, get it done, maintain possession. This is a team that, you said it, they're firing on all cylinders, James. This is going to be an absolute blowout.
Couldn't catch up to that pass. From the right side and up the middle. Loses the coverage there. From point blank. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wall. From his own end, he picks up the puck. The Leafs take it along the wall. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone.
Colorado's been so impressive tonight. They're stealing pucks. They're finding ways to put them in, and it's been a blowout. Coach has got to be impressed.
And there's the whistle icing the call. The Avs have just absolutely dominated here. Look at the scoreboard. They've dominated in shots as well here late in the second. Matthews wins the draw on their own end. Slides it across. Blocker saved by Wall.
Riley's moving pretty slowly out there. Really looks shaken up.
From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Colorado's looking to break out of their own end. Feeds the puck over to Nelson. Thunderous hit check on the play. And he keeps possession. Moves the puck up to Lehkonen. The Avs have it now. We got a whistle offside the call. Colorado's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. The Leafs win possession here in the open ice. And he takes the feed. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. And we've got period number 3 next.
Riley's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. And now he moves it quickly to Marner. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Toronto's got possession here in the offensive zone. Moves it to Nyes. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. There's the whistle icing the call. Big face-off looming. Colorado's on total cruise control early in this third period. Toronto's got it in the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
And now it's grabbed by Nichushkin. Here's the chance! All alone! And that's broken up!
Oh, James, he thought he had that one. He used his speed to get that breakaway, and then all of a sudden the defender comes out of nowhere and stops the opportunity.
Great play. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Picked up along the boards by Lehkonen. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Picking up some steam at center ice. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Tremendous stop by Wall.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Colorado's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. And that one's picked off. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Great heads-up play with the stick by Carlo. Hammers a shot! Scores! Wow, the excellence of execution on that one.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one-timer, but what I like about it is that he's already said he knows exactly where that puck is coming, and he just wires it home.
The Avs win it. Taken by Manson. Here's a short pass to O'Connor. Comes up with a big pad save to deny.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as...
Oh, trying to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post. And he takes the dish. And he slides it quickly to Marner. The 360 with the puck. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Blackwood. Here's an odd-man rush. The Avs take it from the side. Denies him in front.
Wall's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Colorado's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he's knocked off the puck there. A chance at goal. Scores! What a shot! Colorado's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Play whistle dead offside the call. The Avs offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Pass to Drouin. Still keeps the hold of the puck. Trying to gain a step. What a stop on the breakaway. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play.
Colorado's done a great job in front of their goaltender, making sure they clear rebounds and that the tender sees absolutely everything that comes their way. Now they're protecting the shutout. Of course, that's a goaltender stat, but everyone should get the reward of that big fat zero.
Dishes it to McKinnon. Moves the puck into the D zone. Over the line they come. Tap dances around the check. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Now a quick pass to Nyes. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Solid check to slow him down. Nietzsche draws a penalty as he gets hooked. Here's the official call.
Now, the penalty has been called, James, and it's not really going to factor in the outcome. This game is already over.
The Avs win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. To the front! Scores! And they do it again on the power play.
Well, everything's been precise and decisive. I mean, when they move the puck, they move it with a purpose, James. And you can certainly tell that the practice, it's been paying off.
The Avs continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's in all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
That's gloved by Wall. Quick pass to Matthews. Toronto's gained the line and into the zone. Kimmorant has been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Taken down, and the officials caught it. Let's get the call here.
Well, this penalty is going to be inconsequential, but I'll tell you, with every goal that the opponent has gotten, man, the energy has just been zapped out of this group.
Under a minute to go in the third.
motion and attack the net.
The Leafs win the draw. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Moves it over to Lawton. He got all of that hit. Taves works the puck in his own zone. Quick feed to Lehkonen. The Avs carry it along the wall. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. And a solid save on the play there. And that's all she wrote from this one tonight.
You know, Cheryl, always impressed when a goalie puts up a clean sheet, especially in today's game.
Well, in today's game, I mean, the puck goes cross crease, you know.
The Bruins win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Feeds it over. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle, and when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss. And that's what happened there.
Here's a blast. Missed the net, tried to tuck it into the corner there.
You can see that he was looking in and around the post, James, and sometimes when you're trying to put it in, that's exactly what happens. He just misses, but a miss is a miss.
Scooped up along the wall by Taves. Boston's got possession of the puck. McAvoy's taking it from his own end. On-man rush. Here's a chance. Comes up with the stop. Great pressure with the stick. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Taken here by Kepke. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Taves plays it now. Moves it over to Lehkonen. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Great save from in tight. And he coughs it up with the pass. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
You can play aggressive, but you got to walk the edge. This is an undisciplined penalty, and it's going to be a 2-minute minor.
Colorado's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight. Boston's got it in the defensive zone.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Puck moved over to Taves. Here's the pass. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Puck scooped up by Zadorov. And he maintains possession of the puck here. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Moves with the puck at the corner. Back to the point it goes. Trying to get back on the attack now. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. Centering feed! And that's stopped. Puck picked up by Nichushkin. Colorado's in now. McKinnon's got it along the wing. Great save by Sweden. Grabbed along the boards by Nichushkin. Caught into the glove by Sweden. And he slides it quickly to the puck drop. He got all that one. Pass to the front. Puts it off the outside of the frame.
Gotta love offense, James, and the ability
He
to...
might have a step here. He's in. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
The Avalanche have the puck against the boards. From the open ice, they gain the line. Avoids the poke check. Pokes it away in his own end. And that's just out of reach. Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall. Broken up by Beecher. Here's the pass. And he denies that great opportunity there. Moves it quickly over to Lindholm. Moves by the check. And that's off a stick. Moves it to Drury. Slides the puck across to Landeskog. A chance in front. And that's intercepted. Breaks it up with the poke check. Boston's got it in their own zone. Steps across the blue line. Colorado's playing it through center. Kivarech has been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And let's see what the call is. Lindholm's going to the box for tripping. The power play unit goes right back to work.
And they can't get frustrated, but they have to look for the weak side for that one-timer.
And they win the defensive zone faceoff. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Passes it over to Zacha. And that's knocked away by Taves. Tries it to the crease. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Handles the pass from the right wing. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Time running out with this man advantage. Here we go.
Can't generate opportunities on the power play when you spend the majority of it in your own zone, and the fans certainly don't like it.
Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
That's a great job by the PK to have the ability to be aggressive.
And one last save. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. A chance for both teams to refuel. They're back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Avs have generated a ton of offense in terms of shots, James. I mean, they have the majority of them, but the goaltending duel at both ends has been incredible. They have yet to put one on the board.
Fearless, totally fearless on the block. Looks to get the puck over to Nichushkin. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Oh, it surfs up a little too sweet with that save. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Slides the puck to Nichushkin. The Avs played along the wing. And the puck banks off the glove. Picked up along the wall by Lindholm. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. The Bruins win the draw. Just wide. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Right in front of the official's eyes, and the hand is in the air. Here comes the call.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent, James, fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. Great pass from off the right side. Colorado's got the puck against the boards. Dishes it off. Grabs control of it at the point. Rips it from the blue line. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Taken along the wall by Kripke. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. The Avs gain control of the puck. They score! The go-ahead goal comes short-handed.
This is why you play the game, James. This is not how it's supposed to happen. This is a real deflator for the power play unit. Now they've got some work to do, but man, the other side, there's a ton of momentum going now.
Colorado's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he makes that save as well. Well, the man advantage unit might welcome being back at even strength after giving up a short-handed goal in that power play.
I didn't like anything about that power play, James, and I'll tell you who else didn't. The coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage.
Lindholm's won the draw inside his own end. Colorado's ready to go on the attack. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a short pass to Kripke. The Bruins ready to go on the attack. And the puck departs the zone. Slides it across to Kripke. And it's a quick pass to Lindholm. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Stopped by the goaltender. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Moves the puck across to Natchez. Gaining momentum up along the side. Chance in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, it stayed out. It stayed out. What a save.
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Past the midway mark in this period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Boston's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Still has possession. Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back
Kasaka. Colorado's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Avs gain possession. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That tripped right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that. Let's see the call here.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer, and now they find themselves shorthanded.
The Avs once again send out their power play unit.
They haven't scored in the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Long reach breaks up the momentum. Here's a rip, and that tears off a body in traffic. Poked away at center by McAvoy. Picked up along the boards by McCall. And now it's grabbed by McKinnon. Takes the feed at the point. Quick feed to McKinnon. Great read on the block. Colorado's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Boston's got it in their own zone. The Avs gain control of the puck against the wall.
Pasternak's penalty is almost expired.
2-on-1, here we go! Makes the save! How did that stay out? Moves it quickly over to McKinnon. Here they are on the attack. Nelson's got it against the boards. Passes it over! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Oh, great move to shake off the check. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. The Avs have been the better team through the better part of 2 periods now as they lead it late in this second. Drury's won the draw inside the neutral zone. The Avs take possession in the neutral zone. Oh, look at this! And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Here we go. Third period is officially underway. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Bruins need to limit the turnovers if they're going to get back in this game, James. They're down after 2 periods because they haven't been able to manage the puck. They've been back on their heels, and they're forcing plays all over the ice.
They've got the defense outnumbered. And that's a smart heads-up play by Geeky. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Takes the feed. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Moves it to McKinnon. The Avs will play it from the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Feeds it over to Natchez. Here's a short pass to Manson. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. Tries to clear the puck. And manages to clear the zone. Quick pass to Lehkonen. And that clangs off the iron. Takes the feed from the wing. Quick feed to Petrov. The Avalanche have the puck in the open ice. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Slides the puck across to Kostelic. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Scores! And they're on the board here late.
Finally, late in the game, they're able to convert on some opportunities. Listen, if you're around the net long enough, you will finally get it one.
Still lots of time left in the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Coyle's won the draw here in the open ice. Puck picked up in the open ice. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Stopped with ease.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck.
He had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Scooped up along the wall by Johnson. Taken by O'Connor. Slides it across. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Grabbed along the board by Beecher. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. Oh,
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Moves the puck to Landeskog. Poked away by Zadorov. Lindholm's got it in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Makar. Slides it to Coyle. The Avs have it now.
People and fans complain that low-scoring games are boring, but not this one. There's been a lot of high-quality chances on both sides. It's been a very entertaining game.
Moves it to Yoki-Haru. Here's a chance. They score! An absolutely critical strike here in the third.
Yeah, and really important that they didn't get frustrated. They just trusted the process, and they found themselves getting the equalizer. Now there's a lot of game to be played to try and win it.
Takes the pass. Takes the feed. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Boston's moving it up the ice. And that slides right out to center ice. Look out, here they come on the attack. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here comes the official's decision. Manson's called for tripping. He's off to the box. The Avs take possession off the faceoff. Nichushkin stick handling in his own zone. He says, let's get physical on that play. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Boston's moving it into the offensive end. Colorado's got the puck shorthanded. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Feeds it over. The Bruins gain control of it. Here they come. Great read to break up the play. Taves moves the puck. Dishes it off. Chase in front. He scores! What a goal! The Avalanche have been in a back-and-forth seesaw affair tonight, and here we are in the third period, and they've taken a one-goal lead.
Well, yeah, and they can't change their mindset. They have to continue to attack and be aggressive. You never want to sit back and play too safe. Otherwise, your opponent is going to take it to you. Manson standing up, ready to go.
Both teams back to even strength, and after giving up a short-handed goal, it's an opportunity the power play unit will probably sooner forget.
That's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Let's move to the middle. Great defensive hits-up play to pick it off. Here's a short pass to Lindholm. Reaches out and uses the stick. Quick pass across to Coyle. Shot. Makes the save. Receives the pass. And that's stolen by Lindgren. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Swayman. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the ices, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Cheryl, you made your money on the penalty kill. What'd you make of that unit tonight in the win?
Well, I would have been sending it a couple hundred feet down the ice, not attacking, so I certainly like that. I mean,